What's good? It's me. Hello, Fern, Daisy, and Leah. How are you all doing? Surprise! It's me. It's been. I was thinking about it yesterday or the day before. I can't really remember. But it feels like it's been so long since I've streamed. An eternity has passed since last Thursday? Was I here on Saturday? No. When did he do Saturday? He farmed on Warframe. Hello. The music for the waiting line is so much better than the telephone waiting lines. It's pretty good. You can thank Ash for that. Made my little Gregorian chant, basically trap music, I guess. I don't even know what you would call it. Just finished online English. Nice. Hello. So obviously, as I said prior, I got a lot of shit to do. We have a lot of homework to do in Satisfactory. Because I was going through it the other day. I was like, in order to move forward in the most efficient way, I'm kind of going to have to rip up the entire factory. So that's going to be tough. But I have a plan. I have a plan. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but it's doable. Don't cry, rat, scream. I cry all the time. Don't remind me homework. Ooh, homework. But I will see you all later today as well. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I was looking at this and like, all this is making, this adaptive unit core, whatever. Adaptive control unit. And that's technically the main thing we do, but we just discovered last stream that we need 7.5 computers, which our current computer maker makes 2.5. So we need to build 3 more of these. And we need a lot for it. There's a lot of shit to do here. So that's not very cool. And so I think we're going to rip up this floor. We might rip up the first floor as well. And then maybe we'll make some blueprints. See what sticks and just use those as like little modules. Because we have this thing over here. What a surprise, Ratman has work to do. I know. It's finally time for me to say that. I finally got to use it in my description. Here's the blueprint maker. I was doing an assignment. Oh, no, you don't. You are emotionally constipated soon, right? I'm whatever the world demands me to be. I don't even know how to make these blueprints. Is it an item I have to do? Oh my gosh, Fern. You're brain rotten, I'm afraid. Oh, you too, Daisy. Where is... Oh, blueprints is here. Okay. Yeah. So I'll show you what the blueprint looks like. Or the blueprint does. Yeah, I think we have to kind of destroy everything and start from ground zero. Just due to how the material demand is coming about now. You know? Here's that telephone music you were talking about, Leah. Alright. So I built this one. And this is kind of cool. I built it to be modular or like cube based. And so we can just place one of these and everything comes down and it's cool and all. You know, you just apply power to that unit there, you apply your inputs here, and you get your outputs here. And you get 60 cable per minute. So this is all the inner workings of it. So just something that is very easily made and can expedite construction. So we might work on these. Because then, like, I can also just go, oh, I need 60 more cable. Not an issue. Oh, I need another 60 cable. I think I can also just put it on top of there if I really wish. Whatever it is, not an issue. And so now I have all these like little cube compartments set up. So I just get 60 cable in that way. Is it the most space efficient? Probably not. But it's cool. And now I have to destroy all this. Yeah, but now, like, actually looking at it, does it really save me anything? There's a lot of empty space in there, isn't there? I think I just have to be cool and efficient with my construction. But that's kind of hard. I shouldn't have placed all these. Hi, Ayu. So I think we just... I really don't need that blueprint maker anymore either. Unless I'm using the blueprint maker wrong, you know? Maybe I should watch a couple of videos on how other people use the blueprints. But we should see what our demand is and see how we can be real efficient about it. Okay, everything's clean. Damn it! I almost made it through. Alright. Do I need a notepad for this? Oh, no, maybe I'll just use my notebook that I have entirely for this purpose, actually. You can hear all the movements in the background. Alright. What the hell? There's a bookmark in this thing? Oh my gosh. Huh. I never knew. Now I know. Okay. We can also just determine what's the best way to make everything. So we need to make everything that we have going right now, right? So we need to make the crystal oscillators. I don't really know why. I'm just making them. Crystal oscillator. requires 36 quartz. $28 cable. No, wait. Stupid. I need to do by the per minute range. 18 quartz. 14 cable. And 2.5 reinforced iron plate, also known as RIP. So let's break everything down into its raw terms afterwards. Alright, high-speed connector. Then it got really quiet all of a sudden. Requires 210 quick wire. $37.5 cable. And 3.75 circuit board. China, China, China. This one are adaptive control unit. Requires 5 automated wiring, 5 circuit board, and 1 heavy modular frame, and 2 computers. Alright. For the heavy modular frame, this is one I want excess of because it's a building material. Requires 10 modular frames. I should probably write down how much these make. 10 modular frame, 40 steel pipe, 10 encased industrial, I'm not writing all of that, beam, and 240 screws. A computer. Now we have a lot of computer recipes. I have one computer recipe. Nah, this is probably the best computer recipe. Computer. For circuit board, 20 cable, 40 plastic. Okay. Hello, view. Oh, and I should probably, like I said, get the stuff that is required. So this is one per minute. This is 3.7. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2.5. Now, here's my next question to you all. Should we go ahead and start building with our current sets, or should we go out and go hunt for heavy hard drives to get alternate recipes? Because these alternate recipes could offer better or just different and more situationally advantageous recipes. So like you'll be able to make, here I can show you. The assembler has the most. Like yeah, this modular frame, I can do that. Iron rods and iron plates, or steel pipes and reinforced iron plates. And like the reinforced iron plates is pretty cool, or those steel whatevers are cool because we can make iron pipes. Oh, 100 for 25? Oh my gosh, that's a terrible rate. Holy shit. Let's see. People want to hunt. Okay. Put that away. Alright. Now, if I'm correct, we can use the radar. I know I'm correct. We can use the radar towers to get a gist of what's in the immediate area. But I want to hit up some healing items and some bombs first. Where are my bombs at? Oh, they're there. Get rid of some of this garbage. Because I don't want to lose all this stuff. But I do need to keep a good amount of it on me. In case, like, the hard drive things need them. Where my nuts at? Nut. Got more nuts in here. I don't know why nuts are so essential. To everything that's a healing item. Oh, I need more nuts. Damn it. Oh, this one doesn't require nuts. It just requires a bacon. Interesting. Okay. So let's, like, if I look at this radar tower, right? I think I've already picked them all up from the area. But this will tell us how much of, like, how many hard drive things are in the immediate area. So I think there's also, like, a little scanner we can make that helps us find hard drives. Screws. Hey! Bless me. So it begins. Was it 40 or was it 50? It was 50. Damn it. Something's kind of 2 left over. What the hell? Put the boom box in the safe box. Alright. I know that in Oily Town City, their radar has hard drives, which I did start to poach some of the hard drives from over there. But alas. I also need to get some food for myself. What do I eat, y'all? Oh, everything's not open yet. Subway's open. BOGO? Nah. The BOGOs aren't good. But how are you all? How was schedule 1 last night? Or this morning? Depends on your interpretation. I fear we're gonna get into just an enormous amounts of like having to source more and more about cooking. If I'm streaming and I work after the stream, I don't have time to cook, Daisy. I can end the stream now if that's what you wish. It's good to enjoy the usual. Small family business, uh-huh. Alright, so we have 3 in the area. I haven't really checked down here, so they're probably somewhere over here. Thought you weren't working today? You thought wrong. I have work to do. I just work later. So I'll stream now, I'll work, and then I'm gonna pretty much come home and have to stream then. What is that? Oh, that's probably a Mercer sphere. I should probably pick those up. Because we do want to... D&D's tonight. Normally, but I work. Oh, disgusting. It's funny when I see your corpses fly. Do I have space in my inventory just in case? Okay, good. Probably clear out a little bit more space. Follow the veins to the altar enchant. I wonder if she's actually telling me to do that. To actually find some garbage out there. Where are the hard drives? So check YouTube notifications, waking up at 6 a.m. and at 5 a.m. there's a D&D stream. Oh, one of my writing streams. Yeah. It'd be better if I'd like started another world for those streams so you can see it from the ground up. Oh, ew. Get away from me, you freak. I just destroyed that? Fuck. Oh, they're fighting. Good. Die. Okay, it's over here. Maybe. No, it's over here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Gosh freaking damn it! Oh, I'm gonna die. Cool. The poison does so much damage. I want chocolate, right? I blame you for my lack of chocolate. So first you come to my stream, you tell me to cook instead of eat as I sacrifice my cooking time for you, and then you blame me for your failing to get chocolate? That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like you have failed yourself. As I continue to look to see what food I have. Hey, Haley. Nothing is open, believe it or not, at this day and hour. Because I don't want to eat at work. So you hate me, you think I'm ugly. You, Panera Bread. Disgusting. I hear they're going like, their business is dying. Because they only microwave everything, they don't actually cook anything. I'm gonna do a cooking stream then? No. I wonder if my bombs are killing me more than those spiders are killing me. I wonder if there's like an armor I can wear. You are attracted to the explosion, aren't you? Ah. Then you can't say we stole your cooking time. Oh, why do I stream for you all? You little shitheads. What was this? Oh, a circuit board. Dang it. Oh, it's right outside Crystal Falls. Let's put this marker and we'll come back. And foomp. Call a shithead. Or those spiders. I called you the shithead. It's an iconic name. I would also call it the spider shitheads though. My enemies everywhere. I wanna be your spider. Shut up. Can't disrespect that kid. I can do whatever I want. It's like the what was it? I think it's Wreck-It Ralph, that movie. It's like, oh, you would have hit a guy with glasses. Takes the glasses off, hits the guy with the glasses. Oh, you hit a guy with glasses. But it kind of sounds like Doofenshmirtz. Alright. Give me my circuits. I have glasses, what you mean? I also have glasses. I can't see. What a respectable adult you are. Yep. Is this my circuits? It is. Ah. And boop. Although I'm very excited for Fallout to begin tomorrow, I think. My days are starting to get mixed up. Happy to start another story game. Although, I'll be real. So I've played a little bit of Fallout before, Fallout New Vegas. Although I was much younger then, and I didn't really know what was going on. And I didn't really pay attention, because I didn't really listen to any of the dialogue scenes. And then I started it again, like, semi-recently, maybe a year ago, and I only got, like, into the tutorial. So for the most part, still blind. Like, I have one snippet of me being in, or one memory snippet of me being in New Vegas itself. I think I failed a speech check, but I don't really remember what it was about. Yep. A hard drive secured. I feel like I haven't found a lot of hard drives over here, so I wonder if it's... Huh? No. I know nothing about Fallout. I'm excited. Let's go. We were just talking about Fallout, Leah. I did start watching the show. And, like, it goes over everything that I already kind of knew about Fallout. But Season 2 picks up in New Vegas. I'm like, well, I like to keep specifically that stuff a secret, I guess. You know, maybe if we do, like, Fallout 4 or whatever. That'll be completely and utterly new. Because I've been around the block a bit and I have known things, but I don't really know anything about 4. I kind of don't actually know anything about any of the games specifically other than New Vegas. But I know New Vegas is the one that everybody likes. I think Fallout 4 was big too, but then 76 was like dookie. We're getting there. There it is. What is this gonna do? Hurt me? There we go. We have one more hard drive to pick up in this immediate area. Now, my only gripe is that it's a Bethesda game. And I have historically... I do not like Skyrim. And maybe it's just because it's like super hyped and stuff. And I am a stupid loser. What's the person who... Contrarian? There it is. Where you just... Once things get overhyped, you look at it differently and then you just start to dislike it. I think I have the vision for Skyrim in that. Oh, there's a wall in there. A summer sloop. Do I have space for a summer sloop? If I get rid of my screws, I do.
You no longer perform your Maker Temple.
Helping meant leaving it.
Our blood will eat, build, teach.
I have no use for blood.
You do, consume.
Interesting.
I love Ada and whatever this voice is. Ow! I don't know, it's poisoning me. Am I supposed to go down? No. Oh! Oh! Ew. Is it up? I just don't think I ever cared for Skyrim. What was it? I don't know. I played through it 2 times, and I played the main story, and I didn't particularly like the main story. And I think it required, like, a lot of dedication and a lot of time. that I was not willing to put into it. So it's completely probably a me issue. But I think like I just started to dislike it because everyone said it was the greatest thing ever of all time. I played it and I did not feel that. And so now it's like the same way like Bloodborne. I loved Bloodborne when it first came out. And then everyone said it was the greatest thing ever. I'm like, it's good. Not that good. Oh! I'm so gonna die. Now, how do I get up there without dying? Technically, I can make a gas mask. That'd probably solve my issues. This kid have preferences, I'd say, until he's still stupid. It's not exactly that I think that. It's more like that's just the vocabulary I use in order for me to describe things. Because everyone can think something is stupid. You can think like Lord of the Rings is stupid. And to you it may be. Oh, that's fine. I love Lord of the Rings. If you think it's stupid, that's chill. It's just not a you thing. I think it's just a word to describe something that personally means something to you. Let's see. Do I make them in here? Do I make it in here? Like, I'm very glad that Ash enjoys it. But it is not a me thing. Oh, it requires coal. Huh. Sometimes I see a game for a month in a stream and I still don't know how the game is how the game is working because most of the time I'm chatting with people who are busy in the background. Fair enough. It's just a nice little atmosphere. For its time, Skyrim was great. I will fully give it that. Oh, no. Here's another source of my dislike for it. It's because Todd Howard and Bethesda released a gajillion different versions of the game, and it seemed so money hungry. They're like, oh yeah, here's the Game of the Year edition, and the special 5-year edition, and the special 10-year edition, and the Ultimate edition, and the super special edition. Like, dude, just release the next game. Is it a sand production? I don't think we can get that one just due to the poison. Unless I really like Huck. Can I throw that high? No, not even close. Like Call of Duty then? Oh, Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty is just the same game repackaged. It's like my issue with like FIFA and Madden and Call of Duty and Black Ops and CSGO and blah 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 blah. It just stops being creative. Oh no! Okay. Is there 2 Mercer spheres like right next to each other? How about that? Don't mind if I do. I told it like your drama, huh? Live, laugh, consume. You got it, girlie. I gotta slowly work at it. I'm totally not making it up there. How do I even get up there normally? What if I just hook that? That's not gonna work. Okay. I'm on the steps and I'm safe right now. Okay, we managed to blast our way here. Yeah. And we have acquired the third hard drive. Let's go plug them in and probably delete the first floor. Or maybe I just evaluate. Maybe we just clean up now and evaluate later what we need. See what our intake is. And like divide up our resources into manageable bits. They can have like a corner in the factory that's just like garbage pointing out of the ground to navigate to different places. Oh, no, tube's over there. And like, I think Bethesda, sorry, my brain hops around many places. I think Bethesda has the capabilities of telling good stories. Like, clearly they're doing something right. If so many people like them. And there's got to be some way I'm looking at it wrong. If I don't like them. And I've tried to give them a lot of benefits of the doubt. Because I played Prey. And I've heard and seen so many video essays about how Prey was really cool. And like how your choices really change the future or whatever. And blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool. That sounds cool. I like the premise of it. I got into it. And in the first part, it was cool. You know, you could expand your skill tree different ways. And it was pretty open and it seemed neat. It was a little spooky. And then I started to like it less because like the mechanics started to piss me off. And I think that's one way to make me really dislike a game is how its mechanics work. Like Dead Space. I loved Dead Space. Old game from like I think 2000. But then like if you died, you would go back to the point and all the enemies would spawn again, but your ammo and your like consumables wouldn't replenish to that point in time. So like if I killed 50 dudes and then 51 killed me, I'd go back and spawn again. The 50 dudes would respawn, but all the ammo I spent killing the 50 dudes would be gone. So I'm like, or like if a boss happens and you just keep dying to a boss, eventually your ammo runs out. And then you're just stuck doing nothing against it. Which sucked because I really liked the premise of Dead Space. The mechanics, man. Those dang mechanics. Oh, hey, cool. Oh, my garbage is going to be throughout all of these. Alright. 4 big guys. Let's start tearing apart the factory, yo. It served us well for a little bit. And I've already technically torn it down once and rebuilt it. And we're gonna rebuild it again. Song was used for Call of Duty edits. Interesting. I can't say I know of any Call of Duty edits. Other than when Ghost came out and everyone loved Ghost. Not the band, the Call of Duty character. Oh, I forgot my fuel, didn't I? Ah! Alright. Build that back up, right? Now where did I put my fuel? Immediately back in my disorganized state. One of my friends who is really into Genshin Impact also started getting into Ghost and his edits. Like, you're a bit late on this trend, my friend, but you know, go off, have fun. This was about 4 years ago or something like that. My perception of time is a little off, yeah. We're gonna have to spend so much time rebuilding this. Which is why I have this this stream in effect right now. Because this rebuilding task is gonna be a bit bigger than I think. Time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Time only gives you, or has power if you give it power. It's like the illusion of authority. To quote a certain Game of Thrones character. No! I'm sure they said something like that, but that's not my not my goal. What was it? Power only resides where people believe it does. I'm so tired. No. Just stay up late. Or you're just an exhausted kind of a tired. What is that going into? Oh, nowhere. I'm gonna be wasting so many things because all of this stuff is not gonna go into my backpack. And it will simply be destroyed. Well, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I have everything I need to construct in those. Or, you know, we might be setting ourselves up back towards the Stone Age by destroying this factory. We don't know. Will I have to spend an exuberant amount of time off stream fixing my mistake? Maybe. Maybe. Welcome, I saw you were live. Ugh. That's tough, Chief. Luckily, you're college free though, right? So that means you can take a nap. Once you get tired now or later or whenever, you got nap time. I'm destroying so many modular frames right now. No! You're the real caveman rat? Thank you. Amongst my family, I was given the title of most likely to live in a cave. I'm like, ah. I'm okay with that. Give me somewhere dark and kind of cold and plenty of nooks and crannies. I'll be happy. We have to start applying for fall classes soon. Is that active now, or is that something that is like, oh yeah, in a week, fall class? Can't take naps. Did you take a nap last night? It's always interesting to me how quickly circadian rhythms can be thrown off. Like one little power nap, and it's all gone. Mankind is interesting. Ah! Oh, I just tossed all of my fuel, didn't I? And our thing finished researching. What we got? coke steel ingot. Ah, petroleum coke. So I'm always wary doing that because then, you know, producing two how do I say this? When a machine produces two items, I'm always wary about using one of those items for anything unless I go straight into an awesome sink, because then what if my efficiency has to be perfect on both of those items, because if one gets full, then the other will stop producing, and then that throws everything off. So petroleum coke is cool. But I feel like it'd be tough. Yeah, sure, we'll do it. Scan the next. There we go. Oh, and I tore through some of my floor over here. I don't have the iron plates. I'm sure I will have the iron plates now. And I forgot my fuel again. Oh my gosh! Ah! Bought clay recently, but I don't have time to make anything. But then you'll have it for when you do have time. And with streaming Fallout, I'm excited. Because maybe I will notice the things that I always miss. Or I will notice, like, I'll think better of it if I am forced to sit down and play and really observe it. Because you all will keep me accountable. So it's a win-win situation right now. I've been going through recently a bunch of some of my old favorite things, or just things I liked in the past, and evaluating if they're still good or not. Because I actively try to stop being nostalgic and look at my favorites and whatnot with clear heads. So like Lord of the Rings is certified sick as hell. But Star Wars is losing its magic on me, unfortunately. I'm watching the first three with Ash right now. Uh, and they're losing their magic, man. They're worse than I remember. Ooh, what you eating, Vio? Oh, hey now, these need to continue. Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios is the shit, man. I love Honey Nut Cheerios. Is Lord of the Rings hyped? Absolutely. Lord of the Rings is still a certified banger. The Hobbit, less so. It's not bad. Is it a faithful adaptation? No. Does it have to be? No. I'm of the opinion that adaptations can exist. And they don't need to be like 100% source accurate, and that's fine. So long as they're good. Like, you take something good and then make it worse, like objectively worse, and you're like, well, yeah, you've messed up. But like, Lord of the Rings movies cut and changed a lot from the Lord of the Rings books, and nobody particularly cares. Then The Hobbit did the same exact thing, and then everyone cares because they started to pick up the books and read them and enjoyed them because of the movies. But then they won't apply that same logic to the new movies, and it perplexes me. The Lord of the Rings movies are equally unadaptive as the Hobbit movies. You watch Lord of the Rings, haven't seen them? That's how I was shy and scared of going. Gollum's creepy, bro. But I'm also scared to rewatch, or reread Lord of the Rings. Because I fear that I'm going to think it's bad, not because of the content of the movie, but because of the writing style. Because I was never really a fan of, like, how authors in, like, the 40s, 50s, and 60s write their books. Like, I tried to read 1984, and I did not like it, and I did not finish it, because I just didn't like how it was written. No, my tube! It's not dogging on the story at all, but I just don't like how Orwell wrote. And it's just the prose of the writing at the time, like how people chose to write. Not to say that it's like bad, I just don't like it. I'm sure the story's good, and I'm sure people enjoy the way that the writing works. I just have like I would keep reading the same sentence over and over and over again, and just not being able to focus. I would think about anything else other than the book. I definitely cut a hole somewhere in my roof. Remember, I only take 30-minute naps. I can only take 30-minute naps with it messing with my sleep. I have to apply for early for college just so I don't forget. Get that grind. Hey! New hard drive. I never knew you made a sound by hitting the wall. Dunk. Alright. Ooh, heavy encased frame. In tempered copper. I've heard that this is a great one. So I've heard it's great because you don't have to worry about, yeah. Oh, I'm missing plastic. Hold on. There's plastic somewhere in here. There it is. I heard it's great because the regular heavy modular frame requires screws. This one requires screws as well, and screws are a pain in the ass. But this one doesn't require screws. Let's see. 38 or 33 steel pipe for 2.8 versus 40 steel pipe. Oh, so even uses less steel pipe. It uses less modular frames as well. Less industrial beams and concrete instead of screws. This is a great trade deal. Huh. How about that? Now, once I'm done cleaning this floor, is probably when I'll have to call it. Make sure I'm not deleting any more points of floor. There we go. Damn, I missed. What is the Secret Garden? I feel like I've heard of that book before. I also feel like I need to reread some books that I read when I was younger that I didn't like then. Now that I can comprehend them. Because, like, Esperanza Rising. Supposedly a kid's book, but I remember being a child and not caring or liking it at all. But I feel like as an adult, there's a chance I can like it. Now that I can actually understand what it's talking about. Painted one leaf so fine, I can't believe it's me who did it. Let's go! 5 leaves in total. How many leaves do you have to do? You have to do 5,555. 5 leaves to do. Oh, 5 leaves in total. Ah, very nice. So you need to paint 5 leaves, or you've already painted 5 leaves, and or you're done with your leaves. Oh, I just hit so much floor with that. Rereading Harry Potter was interesting. Good or bad? Because I've gotten a lot of heat for not liking Harry Potter. I really tried as a child to read it and like it. I really did. But I got like 100 pages into the Sorcerer's Stone. And even little me brain was not very happy with it. I was very bored. I think I stopped reading. But you see, that's maybe one of the things. Maybe if I read it later in life, I'd like it more. I don't know. Harry Potter was unfortunately my first hyperfixation. I blame my dad for that. I think it was around, I don't know, 3rd grade maybe? Where that was like where everyone was really starting to get into what they really liked. And it was like, it was either Harry Potter or the Warrior books or Percy Jackson. What was the other ones? I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember, yeah. Especially the first 2 books were more exciting in my memory. Yeah. It's over there. I think that's just ferns and foliage. Did I start scanning the next hard drive? Yes, I did. But that goes into my idea that media just gets better over time. Because I keep seeing all these new kids books. I mean, man, I wish I was younger. I wish I could read this stuff again normally, or grow up with this. Because they got some cool stuff, bro. I know Wings of Fire would slap if I was around that age. Oh, the trees are glitching out again. Or I think the Lost Keepers of the Lost City, something along those lines. Those look like they would be cool. Poison King and what was it? Impossible Creatures, I think it was. There's a bunch of kids books that look sick as hell that I wish I could have read when I was a child. I feel like I would have been shaped differently in the end. It's dark in here. Oh, I ran out of fuel. Great. Drain. How high up is that elevator? Dang. Or like I'm envious that now that like animated manga is cool. You were a dweeb for liking it beforehand. And then like COVID-19 hit. And everybody started watching Jujutsu Kaisen in One Piece. And it's cool now. Still read books for children and teenagers because I'm being asked. And I'm being asked why. Because good books don't know your age and they don't care about your age. Facts. You can definitely read teenage or like YA and children's books. I think like for some reason one of my like apprehensions to that is that I know there's a lot of people and authors who writes books for kids assuming that kids are dumb. And like write stuff that is not well written and not well planned out and just kind of includes like, ooh, the cool shiny things, or like, look at this cool epic moment or whatever, because they think a kid is dumb and they can't understand like a better storyline. Fused alloy, I can add copper to it. I don't really care about either of these though. Wet concrete. Recycled rubber. Fuel, that seems like a pain in the ass to make. I think wet concrete's my guy. But like I feel like Yoden times authors would write like things with really good storylines and like just good writing in general, proper characters, and then like now it feels dumbed down. Like for the mass majority of things, I think there's like a lot of like good highlights right now too, like with the things I just mentioned. But I see some of like the cartoons that are playing, be like, man, this sucks. Like I look at the new Teen Titans stuff, and I just progressively see them get more and more simplified, and that's so unfortunate. Where I'm Gen Z and you're a dinosaur. Oh, Fern, we are much closer than you think we are. And it's just like, man, like the Teen Titans show that I had is nothing like Teen Titans Go, and I feel bad because they don't get to experience the cool ass Justice League storylines. I want to get more books, but I have so many already. Dude, my TBR is ridiculous. Our daughter is the poor child with a very passionate book lovers. She doesn't have a chance. She has to be addicted to books too. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta get them on books when they're young, and then they'll be broke later in life, not because they're buying stupid shit, but because they're buying books. I'd rather be broke on books than broke on other things. Dude, the original Teen Titans was sick. And like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, those were sick as well, and now they're so blobby. Everything is just like becoming blobby. It's all just goopy, curved outlines instead of something that's like refined and like something that's like art. It's so sad to see. Oh, it broke on Yowie. You will be or you are? But I digress. That's the end of today. I finished clearing out that floor. I got shite to do. Believe it or not, Ratman has work to do. So goodbye. Thanks for coming, everybody. Goodbye. I'll see you later tonight. Goodbye. It'll be a chill stream tonight, so I'm going to be very tired and very not talking. And I'll probably just be muttering about systems in garbage like that. So yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.